Welcome to Black Coffee Conversations. It's all things relationship. I'm Tanya.
And I'm Tiffany.
That's right. And now we are going to talk about the last episode we were reflecting.
We were.
Talking about 2024.
Running it back.
We were running it back.
Yes.
Kind of taking us up to this point about how we're going to thrive
in 2025.
In 2025.
So we're focused forward.
Yes, yeah.
We're focused forward.
Yes.
And we're each sort of mapping out what our strategies will be we already know what our goals are. These things are already in motion.
Yes.
And are, building upon all the great work we did in 2024. But we have a bigger vision for ourselves in 2025.
Yes.
And sometimes you just have to say it out loud.
Yes, you
write
do.
It down,
yes, make it.
Map out the steps.
Make it plain.
And know exactly what it is you're going to do.
That's
next.
right. That's right.
Yeah, and then he'll take care of the rest.
Yes, he will.
Yes.
So, you want to get started first?
I would love to get started.
All right.
So I feel very ready for the new year. I feel that I shed some skin in 2024. I left some things behind. I left some, I did some great therapy, and we all needed it because,
yes.
The election was crazy. It was all kinds of towers fail in 2024. Let's just be real about it. So if you're in 2025 now and you're sort of recovering and becoming back into your body of the reality of where we are in the state of affairs, then there has to be some level of yourself that it has to level up spiritually because this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
To process it in your mind, it really doesn't make any sense. So I think 2025 is a year of the spiritual level up for a lot of us. It is a collective leveling up. Come on, get with it.
That's right. That's right. You know what my theme is? My theme is rooted in faith, rising in purpose.
I like that. Like a tree.
Yes.
You rooted in the ground.
Rooted in faith. That hell up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
And rising in purpose.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about. Even when I hear thrive in 2025, you have to be grounded. You just do. And I talked a little bit about it in the last episode, just my journey of 2024 and the things that I went through and how my faith leveled up.
Yeah.
So I have to be grounded, in faith right now. Just like you said, with everything going on. And I'll say this, and I tell people this, and I don't want to get political, but I'm going to say this. I don't care who is in the Oval Office.
Right.
I know who sits on high. I know who sits on high.
Absolutely.
And he has the last word. And that's who I serve. And that's who my eyes are on.
Absolutely.
So I think as I go into 2024, it's really about deepening my relationship with God. And when I say that, I've always kind of gotten up, probably not consistently, but started my day in prayer. But this year, I want to really understand the Bible. I want to understand it on another level. I want to get the word inside of me so that I can call it out and speak it out and things like that. So I just really want to deepen my walk with God and just really getting really deep into what the Bible is about, what the scripture, certain scripture means, because as I'm going into my purpose, I need that. I need to make sure I'm on the right path and doing it the way God wants me to do it. If he's entrusting me to do this great thing that I believe he has kind of put into my spirit, I have to make sure that he's guiding me.
Sure.
Yes. So we put together, right? I know did you do a vision board?
I did a vision board. I brought it to share with everyone today.
Yes.
I'm excited to share some things that are very important to me to push out and to birth in 2025.
Okay.
And this is my vision board. So yoga, just really becoming more in my body, you know, taking note of things that are happening in my body, staying in touch with my breathing and my movement and my flexibility. Those things are very important to me. I've always been active. I've been a runner. I work out, but sometimes you can get just sort of, you know, out of body doing those things.
Yes.
So my focus for 2025 is to really get in touch with my body.
I love that.
As a woman, it's important. We need to occupy space within our bodies and not always be outside doing this for somebody, doing that for somebody, running here. So that's where the serenity and restoration comes in there.
Now, are you going to with yoga? Are you going to someone like? How do you?
Yeah.
I've never
I've
done
done
yoga
and Pilates off and on throughout the years.
Okay.
But once you really start getting into yoga, you go. It's a practice, so you go just like prayer. You'll hit an edge, and then the next day maybe you get through it, and then you hit another edge. So it's really a progressive practice. So I'm just going to get back into that.
I love it.
So I'm not going to share everything on here, but I will say that this down here is a phoenix rising from the ashes, honey, because when the ashes fall, I will rise. Then also there's two people holding hands, togetherness, just physical touch. Like, I'm not afraid to talk about it. We as humans, when we hold each other, when we touch each other, it releases pain. It also releases endorphins in our bodies that are like internal medicine.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be a lot more intentional about holding people's hands this year.
I love it. I
mean, I might find one hand that I want to be holding, maybe, but if not, I do want to hold hands this year.
I love it. Okay.
Money. Yeah, it is a time to save. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not going to be a prisoner of my bank account. I'm going to let it serve me as it should. So that's why she's just kind of throwing it up in the air, because she knows that the money is going to return.
There you go.
Also, the heart, the fireworks heart represents passion. I'm very passionate in this season. I feel like, why not? Like, it is the time to be excited about everything you do. It is the time to literally be on fire. Yes. Because that is the energy you have that creates the thing that you want. So I'm not afraid to be about that life.
Okay.
The horse.
You know I was going to ask
he is
about the
taking a
horse.
leap, honey.
Is that what?
He is taking
I
a
was
leap.
like, where's the horse?
The horse is about to win the Derby, y'all.
Okay.
So don't get it twisted. The horse is there.
I didn't know what the horse
It's about to take off like Seabiscuit. Anyway, so yes. And
So this means taking off. So that's what it.
Yes, it's like he's not just running.
Horse.
He's like,
He's ready. He's ready to go.
Disturbed.
He's ready to
He's
go.
Ready.
He looks ready.
And I'm going to Paris this year, so
Oh,
bonjour.
Is that gonna-
croissant. And that's all. She is just happy. Like, she loves what she does. She is full of love, and that's really where I am in my life.
I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I absolutely love that. I do.
you.
I think it's important too to do visions. I know everyone kind of, they do resolutions. So
Yeah.
where do you have this? Do you have it somewhere where you can see it?
I do.
Yes.
I have it in my bathroom. So
Okay.
I actually, if I'm in the mirror, I see myself and then I see it.
Yeah.
So it's
there.
It's there,
constantly.
and I see
Yes.
myself.
Yes. I think that's important too.
Yes.
Okay, well, yours is all pretty. Yes. So I definitely believe in I have a vision book, this year.
Nice.
And so because it is something that's continuous, and something that I look at, that I continue to write notes as I'm going throughout the year. But you'll see it says vision book, thrive in 2025. That is my motto for the year, right? And then of course I start with my why, and I like that my why, because you know what? It's not just my children; it's including me too. That's my why. So I love that picture because it's with me and my 3 children. And I just write notes as I'm going. But it was important for me to kind of see it, have this book, write in it as I'm going through life, because I want to make sure, I always want to have my eyes on my why. This is why I'm doing everything that I'm doing this year. Okay, we're going to actually go to the next one. Gotta love technology. This is first and foremost. I talked about being rooted, in faith. And so that is really my purpose. God, stepping out in faith, improving my prayer life. I can do all things, right, through Christ who strengthens me. So I've got my why, but here's my foundation for 2025.
Yeah.
I've got to go deeper. I've got to increase my prayer life. I want to go more, take a deeper dive into the Bible. And that is something that I'm really serious about. Yes. And then, I'm just going to put this up there, guys. We went to the Business Connect brunch that was hosted by Mount Zion, and Dr. Sonia Stribling was the keynote speaker. Learned a lot. I'm just doing a little bit of investing, should I say. I was really, what do I want to say? I was really motivated. And I just feel that God is really leading me to do some things other than what I do, in my day to day. And so basically taking risk. I do believe that people should have multiple income streams. And I do believe that you should do what you love.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's that. And we're just going to go there. Y'all she checks money, everything. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. But no, it's love. It's not love of money. I do want to be successful. But I want to, there are visions, God gives us visions.
Yeah.
And so there are just some things. I've been very conservative throughout my life, probably not taking a lot of risk, playing things safe. And I think for 2025, I'm ready to kind of step out and do things differently. But when I'm grounded in faith, and I'm having God to lead me, I believe that it will be done the right way. And I'm just going to touch on this and I'll be done. But definitely working out, fitness. I have Keep Calm do yoga, so I may need to get with you. I've never done really yoga. When we went to Jamaica, I had my nephew trying to teach me some of the basic. Yeah, it is. Yes. And my sister actually does yoga.
Awesome.
So I feel like that is something that I need to do as well. And of course, I will be hitting the double nickels, 55 this year. So I think it is definitely important. We have to build our muscle up and do more strength training because we do lose muscle as we age. And as I'm getting closer to 55, I'm seeing that I need to do more muscle strength training.
More strength training. Girl.
So thank you. Well, you're just absolutely beautiful. You're wonderful. But this is my book, and then I've got pages where I can kind of write to make sure that I'm meeting my goals. And there's a couple other things,
awesome,
but I love it.
You could always put it on the shelf and look back and see how far you've come. And 10 years from now, you will have. All of these things will be in your reality.
Right. And I think it's so important that, just like I said, the last episode, we reflected. We went through 2024 and we reflected. We talked about things that we learned from the show, from the Black Coffee Conversations, from our professional lives. And now we're talking about what we're doing
what's ahead of us.
Yes.
So let me ask you.
Okay.
With the new mindset, and we're thriving,
yes,
right?
we are.
What kind of person can get at you in 2025? What would it take for you to want to be in relationship, or what do you desire to come forth?
Let me say this, and if I hope that our viewers checked out our last episode.
I hope they did too.
Because I talked about getting up under the table for New Year's Eve, eating some grapes. I was about to choke. I had my red panties on and everything. I was ready for love. Okay, but as I said, and in that episode, I'm really looking towards my purpose, and God is really moving me in another direction. And so, are you still laughing at my red panties?
Because I'm going to go on Valentine's Day to the mountaintop. I'm going to wear all red.
All red and eat some grapes.
I'm going to throw some grapes.
Throwing grapes at people. that picture up there again of me up. Yes, y'all, I did it. I was thinking I really wanted love. I want a partner. I wanted to be under the table because people on TikTok were talking about it, and you put the red panties on for love, and you get up under the table and you eat the grapes, 12 grapes. And they talked about how it worked for so many people, and that's what I wanted on New Year's Eve. But to answer your question,
Okay.
you know, I think that when I'm so busy now with everything that right now I have on my plate, and that God, I believe, really wants me to do with my day-to-day job that I absolutely love, working with you. I think that when you're in your purpose and you're working and you're not looking for it, and I'm not anymore because I don't even know how I can fit him in, bless his heart. But I think that he will come when the time is right. And I think that it will be the type of person that really complements where I am, because I'm growing, I'm maturing. Like I said, I'm going deeper into the word. You know, I'm trying to step out on faith and take risk that sometimes I've always played it safe. So I think it's going to be that person that compliments me, that challenges me, because I love to grow. So I think I'm looking for that person that's a man of God. Oh, I can't wait to hear what she has to say. I'm looking, you know, they can challenge me, and you know, and he has his own thing too. Because you know, when you know what I mean. So there's that. You know, there's that. But he's got to be a godly man, and he's got to hold his own, but we complement each other. A partner, a man of God, a masculine, a manly man of God. What?
Y'all heard that manly
Y'all
part.
did hear that. Yes, girl, he has to be. He has to be. What about you and love? Because I know, honey, we're talking, you had all the red up there, the passion, the horse, all of that going on.
That's me, though.
That's you. So what do
That's
you
my
want?
spirit.
So what do you want?
He has to be able to receive it. Which means that he needs to already be happy with who he is as a man. Happy with where he is in his life.
Yeah.
Happy with, you know, wanting to be open to love and passion and all of those beautiful things.
I love it.
So, yeah, I think that I'm not really worried about where that's coming from or when it's coming from, but I just feel like he would already need to show up in that space. Like, I can't go through anybody's healing journey with them.
Are you going to do you think he will just you'll organically meet? Because you don't do the online.
I don't do the online thing. That has been the way that it has always happened for me. And so I had someone recently call me a serial monogamist, because it's true. I had boyfriends for long periods of time, and it seemed like, you know, I met that guy because I've always been just focused on what I'm focused on. Then I meet someone and I know if that's who I'm supposed to be with. So either the chemistry aligns or whatever is happening at the time aligns. So yeah, I've been in serial monogamous situations, if that's how you want to look at it. But I just think that that's my frequency. That's my pattern. Like, I've never had to worry about where that person was coming from, because I've always been able to just attract that person.
I got it.
So I don't know if I'll switch up. I'm not anxious to switch up. And I don't know. Online, to me, I know it is a great tool for many, many people to make connections in the community.
Right.
And I'll never say never, but it doesn't feel organic for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's...
Well, I will say this. What I feel like for Black Coffee Conversations for 2025, I think we talked a little bit. Our goal is that we also want our viewers to grow, to learn, to have their journey. We now have the brew sheets, the worksheets where they can actually do the work as well. In our last, in the last episode, we actually put a brew sheet where you can kind of write down and reflect, and there's some questions that on the sheet that you'll need to ask yourself,
Yeah.
so that you can reflect. So I think too, for 2025, we really want to be able to put out resources and tools for our viewers to not only listen
Yeah.
to us, but to do the work.
Yeah.
Because I want everyone to thrive in
Absolutely.
2025. Yes.
And this is a community that we're building.
Yes.
So I think it is important that we give something to you all and you all receive something from us, but we journey through it together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we've got. We're going to wrap it up. Remember to share, like,
Subscribe.
follow, all of that, because I'm telling you all, we are going to grow. We want to take this journey. We want you to take this journey with us. We want you to thrive in 2025. We have some great guests that are coming up. I can't wait.
Yes.
So please, we will see you on the next episode.
All right, y'all. Peace.